Welcome everyone into another episode of the Bangladesh Career Mode. Today we're taking on New Zealand in three one-day internationals, but first and foremost, let's look over some of these results that we had against Pakistan. It was a bit of a mixed series actually. We'll start off with the first one-day international where we posted 326 for 6. I thought we batted quite well. Mahbub, Harodoy and Hussain bringing up 50s. 2 for 52 for Shah and 1 apiece for the other bowlers. We've got a new player in the squad, Zaki Mujtaba. Getting that right. He's got a bit of promise at the one-day level. He's going to get a go at the limited over stuff for a while to see how he performs. And he's just a useful slow left arm option to get through a few overs here and there. But Pakistan are too good at the end of the day. Ali, 175 of 131 deliveries, 22 fours, 5 6. The first partnership just took us right out of the game. Al Hassan 351 to stand out, but this guy is phenomenal. 52.52 average in one-day international cricket, and along with Jericho Hussain, Babar Azam, they've got men that can chase down some big scores. So that is what we're up against. The second match, Pakistan posted 325 for 6. Ali 167. Jamil 76 or 70. Hassan standing out again. Al Hassan, that is, 3 for 59. Posted 303 all out in response with Hussain, 124 for 106, 19 boundaries and 3 sixes. Safudin supported him well. Hassan did as well. Mahidi Hassan just wasn't quite enough in the end. Faruqi 5 for 42 and Khan 4 for 56. We're going to look at Zaki Faruqi. I reckon he's really good against us. I reckon he's got some really good numbers. Yeah, he's a good test match operator and just those are good stats all around. And the dead rubber, Pakistan 342 for 8, 54 of 21 from Khan, really took things out of hand. And it wasn't much of a day for the bowlers. And the batting, it was okay. Razak getting a 50. Hussain 48-24 looked threatening, but yeah, we're never really in this game. So a disappointing way to lose that series. In the 20 over international series, however, it was very competitive. Pakistan 138 for 7. Hussain 43 of 43. And 2 for 29 for Hadid Al Hassan. He's coming on quite well. Hadid Al Hassan. Just a very good up and coming prospect for us. Zaman bowled okay. Safudin being brought back into the team, bowled alright, 2 for 13. Added some good value. We got to 138 for 9. We drew this match. It was a real battle. They've got a quality side, as mentioned, Pakistan. Safudin 49 to 50 took it as close as he could. And we managed to snatch a draw in that match. Second 20 over international saw Pakistan 158 for 9. Khan 51 off 34. 47 off 34 for Jamil. That man again, Al Hassan 2 for 21. And Ahmed 3 for 40. And we managed to chase it down. Naeem and Hussain got us into a good position. Then it sort of fell apart a wee bit. 5 for 119 to 126 for 7. But Mahadul Islam pretty much brought up. Very important 200 strike rate. 48 of 24 got us over the line. Shah 2 for 26. 2 for 29 for Jamshed. 1 for 20 for Faruqi. And the worst possible result is we would draw the series, in which that case it happened. 187 for 8, Patney 67 off 31, 48 37 for Hussain, 36 off 20 from Jamil. They did a very tidy job there getting them to that score. And we only could get 157 for 7 in response. Pakistan bowled some good discipline and a few scores here and there. 2 guys that looked like they could get away, but it wasn't meant to be. But we did pretty well to draw that series. Against New Zealand now in the Test match series, where we were pretty good. 378 all out in the first Test match here. We batted first. Very important to note, Naeem Mahbub's innings were good, but the pick of the innings for me was Naeem Hassan. 66 or 215 deliveries, 6 boundaries, and was supported by Murad Zaman and Al Hassan. That was very, very important because we were 278 for 8 and we had another 100 runs for the last 2 wickets. And that was the difference in the game in the end. Wilson, Jamison, Ellison, 2 wickets apiece. League, 37 overs of toil for 3 for 102. New Zealand posted 329. Naeem Hassan 4 for 109. 2 for Murad and Al Hassan. Rafferty 69, Foxcroft 52, and Williamson batting in a very unusual position, 56, but he is getting on a fair age. Phenomenal stats those are for Kane there. So we batted a bit more aggressively in this innings, 364 for 5, with Muhammad Naeem with another towering score of 163 of 280 balls, 21 fours and 1 6. Hussain and Helder both batting nice 50s. And we set them over 400 to win. We managed to bowl them out for 362, but they put up a good fight, New Zealand. Davis 105, Jewell 98, and Foxcroft 59, but they sort of faded away at the wrong time. Murad was the key in this game, 7 for 99, and well-deserved 7 wickets there. And Muhammad Naeem man the match, and very importantly, a win in the Test Championship. And we backed that up. New Zealand batted first, 350 all out. Foxcroft 108 the pick of the scores, with Davis 73. Rubiel Huck 4 for 68. Zaman 3 for 64. Only went for 4 bowlers in this game as well. 336 we got in response. Jamieson 6 for 89. Outstanding bowling. Apart from Muhammad Naeem and Abul Mahbub, nothing much else to note. But we managed to scramble to 336, only trailing by 14. In this innings, we bowled exceptionally well. Rubiel Huck 5 for 64, Murad 3 for 37, as we rolled New Zealand for 169, which meant the run chase was fairly comfortable in the end, with Hussain 106 not out of 242 deliveries guiding the chase home. Where does that put us on the Test Championship rankings, guys? It puts us in first place currently at the moment with 3 wins, 2 losses, but there's only 2 teams that have played 2 series. Got to continue to win if we are going to make the Test Championship final, which we'd love to make. We've got now our one-day internationals to look forward to, and we'll be right back with the team. Going for a very interesting lineup here today against New Zealand, guys. We have to try something a bit different since we need to start improving in the one-day international game. We've got Muhammad Naeem opening and captain with Hussain Abul Mahbub at 3. We've got Zaki Mujtaba at 4. Mahadul Islam at 5. Safudin at 6. Sunny at 7. Ahmed at 8. We brought back Mustafiza Rahman just as a limited overs specialist. Zaman and Al Hassan make up our team. So this will be a very interesting match. Hopefully it goes alright. We have been put into bat first, so hopefully we deliver some very important runs. We just need a solid start here more than anything else. As Jamieson gets that away, we'll get Jamieson away for 4 there. It's a really positive start. It's no ball from Jamieson. Exactly what we wanted. Out of the blocks very quickly. Don't need to do anything too daft in the first 10. Just got to set the innings up. We're just going to bowl a bit better as well. Like, we've posted 300 in the recent series against Pakistan batting first. And Pakistan were able to chase it down fairly easy. We don't want that anymore. We're just got to be a bit better. We've got to work our way up these limited overs rankings and actually perform. And Muhammad Naeem, 11 off 35 deliveries is gone. So New Zealand have really done a good job here. Just sort of made it very quiet in the first 10 overs, but that's okay. So we try to settle into our work. Lovely flick off the pads for 4. It's another boundary. 4 runs. 4 runs again for Mahbub. This is some good cricket from him. A few lovely boundaries away. Just one thing to note too, Muhammad Naeem's been a bit out of form in the limited overs format. Hopefully he can regather that form. He's just a mainstay in the squad anyway. Just need him firing. We need all our players sort of contributing if we are going to start winning some of these one-day international series and work our way up the rankings. Hussein. Just a note, he has been a really welcome addition to the squad. Just gave him a few years in domestic cricket to develop his craft, and it's really paid dividends. And Abul Mahbub has been dismissed by Ellison for 35 or 31. He'd be a bit annoyed with that. Brings Zaki Mujtaba to the crease. We'll quickly go over his statistics. Very positive one-day start. He's not going to get too much of a go in the first class or 20 over scene just at the moment. I think he needs some time there, but he's worth a go, I reckon, in limited overs format with experienced batsmen around him. We do have a lot of experience. Bowling pretty well here, pretty disciplined. Just going to pick this up a wee bit again. Got to get over 300 if we are going to compete against these guys. The pitch is perfect. Got really underneath that, the youngster, and he's hit that for 6. Oh, he's been dropped. Sears will be annoyed with that. Gold opportunity to put more pressure on Bangladesh. Bangladesh have gone with 3 all-rounders today, which is not what I usually do, but I just need to get a bit more depth in the batting, I think, because at recent times, recent couple of years, feels as though we're not batting out at 50, and I think a few all-rounders may just tilt it towards us batting out 50 overs at least, which will help. There's a good partnership between these two now. It's really started to establish. Just lovely shots. Rocketing off the bat. Jamieson gets the wicket of Mujtaba. But a nice wee knock there. He showed a wee bit of potential. 39 of 58. More importantly, he built a partnership with Hussein. And Islam is just come and gone, and we're 176 for 4. Just got to try and rebuild this innings again. Just make sure we get a total that we can defend, and just the recent amount of wickets has just again stifled the momentum. Now it's up to the all-rounders putting a performance. Sonny, he's been given opportunities over the last couple of years, hasn't really taken them. Want him to take the opportunities. He does look like a reasonable bat. He does get picked up by sides all around the world to play like domestic cricket and that. So he's obviously got the talent. Just got to start converting it over. Oh, it's a 6 from Safudin. 4 to Safudin now. Oh, sorry, Sonny got that 6. 217 for 5 now. Probably in perspective, we're not probably on track for a score that New Zealand will be too worried about chasing. They're bowled reasonably disciplined. Just going to have to bowl back of a length and just try and bowl clever fields to these guys as they just tighten up the grip on this first one-day international. Lovely shot from Ahmed. 3 overs remaining. Can we at least get 30 off them? Get around 260 and just hope we're good enough to sort of defend it. Lovely shot from Ahmed again. It's a decent over. A few hedges off the bat. Got 5 off the over. It's got to go out on this one. Hopefully get a few over the rope. It's good starts. Ahmed's played a lead cameo here. Safudin plays and misses. Plays and misses again. Come on, man. You got to get bat on ball. And it's just the brilliance of New Zealand. 258 for 7 Bangladesh. Yeah, probably not too happy with that in the scheme of things. So we've just got to look at bowling a pretty good line and length and just trying to cause New Zealand some sort of discomfort. Pick the length back. What's your strength? You like the back foot, so we'll bowl the middle of the length for you and middle of the length for you. So we're just going to up the length a wee bit. 49 without loss after 10. We'll bring in Rahman. Might keep the field up for a little bit longer, as long as they don't attack. No, I'm gonna try my spin of Zaki Mujtaba. He's just a handy guy to have in that order. Rahman's got the wicket of Glenn Phillips. New Zealand be happy with the start though. They've made a very sorry guys, very cautious start, but it has paid dividends. 5 overs, none for 18 there. Spin of Sunny. Now, just going to get amongst these wickets and pretty quickly. 8 overs, number 36. I think we got through enough spin. Mohammed Safuddin. Make sure we get these boundaries cut off. Front foot offside. So we've just got to cut off the offside options. Footten's picked up the wicket of Foxcroft at a key time. New Zealand were coasting at that point. Game. Another one wicket for Safudden, so a couple of strikes. Been a wee bit expensive. That's pretty plum if you ask me. Sonny's bowled 5 overs, number 26. Bring Ahmed in. Kane Williamson. Strength will be the offside, back foot, spin bowling offside. So we're just going to cut off the offside really on them. 187 for 3 after 35 overs. Bring Hassan back into the attack. Just try and cut Kane Williamson's options off because he is looking pretty comfortable at the moment. That was a pretty expensive over. Looks like New Zealand are going to take this first one-day international. Just a good all-round display from all the batsmen. They've all come in and established partnerships. That's been the key. Just taking a few wickets here just to put a bit of respectability on the score. Wee bit too expensive there. Ahmed. And what an interesting way to end the match with 4 byes. So New Zealand won pretty comfortably by 5 wickets. We needed another 40 or 50 more. The batting let us down there. The bowling was okay for all that. 147 for Hassan. Mujtaba, who is going to provide, even if he doesn't get too many wickets, if he can bowl spells like that and keep his run rate under 6, that's going to be useful. Safudden 2 for 26. Took some key wickets. Bit of a positive there. I think we actually beat these guys in the last series we played against them. I'm just going to have a wee look. No, we did. We lost the last series against these guys. So there's no rating points on the line for us. We've just got to play a little bit better. I'm going to bring Ruby or Huck into the team anyway. That's going to be the change for Zaman. Zaman doesn't look like he can take too many wickets at the moment at this level. I like that option of the spin at the top, but Ahmed's going to lose his spot. Razak's going to come into the team. Pretty useful side at the moment. 2 all-rounders. Yeah, we'll stick with a bit of a gamble here. We're going to play Naeem Hassan, who's out of form a wee bit, but I think it's an okay team. We've been put into bat, overcast conditions. We'll favour the New Zealand seamers early on. Just got to work our way through it. Naeem's disappointing run at one-day international cricket continues. Lovely shot from Hussain. Mohammed Naeem will come back to it anyway, though. He's been in impressive test match form. Hasn't quite got going. Series. But can we win this match and level up the series, make it very interesting in that last match? Shot 4 runs. It's a pretty quiet start here from Bangladesh. Just wanted to see off that new ball before we really launched into them. Good shot. It's gone all the way for 6. Mahbub, such a class act. And when he gets going, he just looks so good. We're just starting to pick up the run rate now. The boundaries are starting to flow off the bat. We are going to be a little bit more aggressive than usual. Trying to gradually pick this up. Need to get it to around 5 and over. Around the 35 over mark. So get the odd boundary here and there. Lovely crickets. Definitely want to take these guys to the third match. I believe we can beat New Zealand in a one-day international series. We've got some very good, capable cricketers that could do the job. Like, you got to think, in the recent Test series, like, we had some really good informed bowlers. Batsmen performed reasonably well. There is some talent there. Cricket again. 121 for 1. Big over here for Bangladesh. Run rate has really picked up for them. Like, our target was 35 overs to be at 5 per over, but we're over that 10 overs earlier, so that's brilliant. Crisp off the bat, 6 runs. All-time record for Hussain and Mahbub against New Zealand for this partnership. They need this to continue, Bangladesh. Couple cracking shots there from Hussain. They've gone many a mile. Needs to continue on though. They need someone to get that big 100. Carter has, unfortunately for Bangladesh, struck at a very important time. New Zealand were struggling there for answers. Hussain will be annoyed with that. Bring in Zaki Mujtaba. He has departed for a golden duck, so we've lost all our momentum. And it's again trying to get that partnership re-established and going again. Oh, come on, guys. This is not on. Just lost our way after a very, very good effort. Put us in that position, and it continues. The crumble. Unbelievable. What a comeback from New Zealand. They were struggling at one point to get a wicket, and now we are facing the possibility of being bowled out. Just lost our last recognised batsman. We're just going to have to bat out our overs. Look at that. That card is so disappointing, apart from the first two. Just frustrating as watching this game, how we have just let New Zealand comfortably get back into this game and well and truly on top. We could have got 300 here on this surface. We'd be lucky to get 240 now. At least he hung around Rahman. Gonna bat out our overs. 234 for 8. Lovely shots from Hassan. At least we got over 240. Again, it's New Zealand's game to lose. 244 for 8 after 50 overs. A very, very disappointing card. Hussain and Mahbub, 81 and 80 respectively. They were looking outstanding. And then it just crumbled after that. New Zealand will be fancied to win this again. Defensive stuff going. Rubial Huck. 40 of that loss after 10 overs. We'll bring in the spin of Hassan. Now, just try and cut that off. Those shots. Drew Phillips in, and that is a wicket. Very much needed wicket. We'll bring in a very handy part-timer. See if we can get through some overs. He's been expensive today, so we had to take him out. Rahman. Sort of in the length at the moment. We'll bowl it back of a length to make it a bit more difficult. Yeah, New Zealand coasting quite again, knowing they haven't got a big score to chase. Got the wicket of Foxcroft. Remand out of the attack. Brings Safudden in. Safudden got a few wickets last time. We're just trying to cut off some of those shots there. Make them hit in different zones. Just trying to get through some overs here of the other bowlers. 142 for 2 after 30 overs. 103 needed at 5.1 is a very comfortable chase. Still for the New Zealanders. And we'll get the wicket of Rafferty. Take this deep if we can. I'm going to bring back some of our... we're going to bowl a bit more aggressively. We need wickets. Need wickets here. Let's try and, even if we get one spell of bowling or something from the bowlers. See if we can rattle them a wee bit. Bring in Hadid Al Hassan. Couple wickets starting to tumble now, so the game is still New Zealand's to lose, but at least we've taken a few wickets here and made it interesting for a while. And unfortunately, these two could not get any wickets. So I probably should have just rattled in some changes and from there. So New Zealand are going to win the match again by 5 wickets. And it was just a case again getting 40, 50 more runs against these guys. And I felt we could have probably won maybe one of the 2 matches. So the dead rubber now, guys. We will bring in Haruldoi. Give him Mujtaba a few opportunities and he hasn't really taken them. In terms of his batting. Probably a best side that we can put out at the moment. I feel as though Safudden is our best all-rounder in this format at the moment, so we have to stick with him. Al Hassan. Can we get some early wickets? 36 without loss after 10. Pretty quiet start for them this time. Safudden. Let's get some field placings going. Overs number 26 for Rubil Huck. Yeah, New Zealand, I felt we could have won this series just by looking at it. Just failed to deliver. Safudden will get the wicket of Rafferty. So a couple of quick wickets. We've taken both the openers out. We'll bring in some spin now. Try and get some wickets. This is a good fight back from us. Taking a look at a Jill. And we'll bring in Razak. I'm trying something a bit different. Trying to get part-timer through maybe 2 to 3 overs, so it just takes less pressure off me in terms of trying to fill the quota of 10 for that 5th bowling option. So he's bowled here. Get Rahman back in. I think Rahman will find himself out of the squad for the next series. If he just been a wee bit expensive. 169 for 4 after 33 overs. Desperately searching for another wicket. We've got the possible wicket of Foxcroft. And he's been dismissed for 43. It's pretty good bowling from us in this series. I think the bowlers have done a credible job, considering that we've had to defend some low totals. Carter's out now. Just got to keep taking them. 2 good spells. 3 for 44 for Hassan, Naeem Hassan, and Hadid Al Hassan, 2 for 35. So brings Safudden into the attack. Searching some more wickets. Rubil Huck will bowl out now. Just trying to be quite aggressive. It's a good catch. Brilliant bowling. Jamison gone for 0. He's on a hat-trick. Rubil Huck. Little last partnership there, but 245 all out New Zealand. That's one of our better bowling performances of recent times. I just got to chase this down now. Have the belief that we can do it. We'll lose the series hopefully 2-1. But we have shown in this series that it's just a matter of being a little bit better with the bat and just trying to seize the moment with the ball a bit more. It's a long-term project this to get our limited overs stuff going, but I felt as though we've made some strides in recent times. Okay, Muhammad Naeem do a job this game. It's been relatively quiet in this series. 25 for 1. Lovely shot from Muhammad Naeem. Beautiful shot. Time to play themselves in. The score's pretty low. I really want Tauhid Harodoi go. I know you guys want me to pick him. I've given him so many opportunities and he just doesn't quite take them for my liking. Just so disappointed. Just need one more classy batsman in that lineup and I think we're good. Down the ground, 4 runs. Naeem. I had to pick up his strike rate just a tad. He is scoring a bit under 50 at the moment, but he's classy enough to pick that up. Shot from Mahbub down the ground, 4 runs. This will take the pressure off the run rate for now. Oh, that's really... New Zealand had a bit of a foothold in terms of the run rate. It's just been eased off for now. Lucky shot from Mahbub, 4 runs. Can't believe the fielder didn't chase that. And 50 for our ball, Mahbub. Batted exceptionally well. He's had a couple of big overs in recent times. It's taking pressure off the run chase. I think, Muhammad Naeem, to his credit, just sort of batting to the situation at the moment. He doesn't really need to launch. Put up a very slow 50. But he's well and truly giving us a good shot at winning this game. It's out. Throws his wicket away, Abul Mahbub. He'd be annoyed with that. 60 off 48 deliveries, 8 fours, 2 sixes. And it's just made the run chase a little bit interesting. In terms of New Zealand may sense an opportunity to get to a pretty brittle order at the moment. Like, Razak's pretty early into his career. Proven that he could score a few runs at this level. Yeah, it's very early stages for him, so Muhammad Naeem's just got to step up a wee bit. Batted very patiently at the moment. The run rate's just over 6. He's looking for Muhammad Naeem is another partnership with someone. It's a big 6. Very gettable score for Bangladesh. Lovely shots, 4 runs, crisp off the bat. Four runs. Much better cricket. Naeem, 73 off 122 deliveries, 11 fours, very unlike him, but he's, to his credit, hung round. He's doing a good job. Couple of beautiful shots. Big over for Bangladesh too. It's just easing concerns. This run chase is in air control now. 7 wickets in hand in the last 10 overs. It's really monitoring that run rate at the moment. All it takes is 2 overs of, say, 10 to 15 runs, and I think this is our game. Naeem is being caught. He is out for 91 off 136 deliveries, 14 boundaries. A bit annoyed that he didn't kick on to 100 there, but it's kind of set up the chase. Or has it? Or has it made it very interesting with him departing there? Got to chase these sort of scores down. young Hamza Razak's done a phenomenal job. Batted exceptionally well. He's run out some footing though. It's just making the game interesting. New Zealand take a couple wickets here and there. It would have been interesting. So that's 50 for Razak. Well batted. It just shows the talent this Razak guy has. Just how he's batted here. As we've won that match by 4 wickets. We go down the series 2-1, but that series was, apart from the first 2 games, we did well in the bowling, and we did reasonably good in the batting in the third match. But yeah, the next series you guys will be here for. We will play... I think you've seen enough Bangladesh-India matches, but we will give you a... We'll give you another one-day international series against India. So we'll see you guys then for that video.